So let's talk about the first vibrator you use. Pull that sucker out.
You ready, guys?
Vibration. Wow.
Well, if that one dies, I go to the fun mate.
Damn, you got backup. Like literally side by side, like soldiers.
Yeah.
When this one dies, this one steps into war.
I used to cross my legs a lot. Like in school, like in class, I would just cross because I was like, that was my way of escaping fucking school.
We're going to be talking about
Drink some water.
Vibrators. Vibration, energy, inside and outside. You're radiating vibration going on the inside. So let's match that energy and vibrate on the outside.
Okay, so
cool
right now I'm wearing our Holy One bodysuit. This is my favorite bodysuit because it's so comfortable and it's one size. It fits up to a size extra large and it's just so cute and cozy and sexy.
Mm-hmm.
And we're kind of matching too. I'm not sure if I should. You could do this. I don't know if it looks funny, but it's okay. Anyway.
So today we're going to be talking about
Vibrators.
So let me ask you this. When was the first time you used a vibrator?
Was with you.
Okay, so never before a vibrator before.
Never. Oh my god.
I mean, you heard of it. You heard about it. I'm
not
sure.
really. No.
Your mom never had a vibrator?
No, she never ever told me. I wish, mother, if you're watching this, I wish you introduced me to vibrators. Because I probably wouldn't even have sex with people, with the men I had sex with, you know? Like, I'll just have my own vibrator and probably experience some, like, sort of, like,
Well, you
awakening.
Masturbated, though. You masturbated.
I did masturbate.
Uh-huh. With your hands, right?
Oh, my God. This is so funny. My mom watches this.
So...
okay, so...
No, okay. It goes back to also the feeling ashamed.
Go back to the very beginning.
No, it's also about feeling ashamed masturbating too. I experienced that in the past.
Yeah, I experienced that too.
Right. And so like, yeah, and so
I felt like God was gonna punish me and like put me in the corner or something.
Right. So it's like this is taboo, but it's actually just truly embracing, and obviously you're not using it as a source, but you're just feeling good from the inside out. You know.
I'm like very conscious of how I look.
You're good. What are you talking about, man? You always look good. What the heck? You need.
Right now, I'm feeling a little
off
about my body, but it's okay.
Well, first of all, you need to feel good about your body because you're representing DNS wear, so you need to.
I know what the power my body carries, but
you want to work out more.
You want to talk about body? Don't even get me started because
okay, I'm wearing a holy shirt right now, men's collection.
Okay, me too. But still, you know, we have these thoughts anyway. Yeah. So I felt ashamed for masturbating. Well, yeah, I just felt like I was like
do something wrong.
Yeah, committing a crime or something. That's how I felt.
Yeah, even guilt and stuff like that. It's like, I think a lot of people experience this where they do masturbate, but they are ashamed of it and they don't embrace it. And I think it's like, it's kind of like for certain, like, I think it's kind of like looked upon like negatively, like in a negative way.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I actually really don't know why. It's not like you're literally killing somebody.
Right. You're actually feeling good. So
by yourself. Like I feel like the more powerful
I'm imagining people all walks in life, like just looking a certain way, walking in the city and just like different walks in life. But behind doors, I know these people masturbate. I know they have a freaky side, and that's kind of like sometimes hidden, right?
Yeah.
So I'm calling you guys out, whoever you are, come out the closet.
You know, I think about that. I literally was imagining, like, let's say one of your clients come in and I'm like, picturing them masturbate. And it's like, wow, like it's so interesting, you know? Like everyone does it, but everyone makes it seem like they don't do it, or like that's not them, but they do that too.
Right.
Behind closed doors, you know?
For sure.
Even what's crazy, what is that porn star? I forgot her name, but she talked about how they banned her from the Middle East, and they were like the main one watching it.
Her name is Mia something.
Mia
we
Khalifa.
Could pull her up. Yeah.
Mia Khalifa? I don't know.
But yes, she talked about how she was banned from these countries, but yet the most viewers came from these countries, right? They banned her.
Like, that is just, wow, insane to me.
I think they banned her, but that's the most. But I forgot, there's some more details about it, but I think it was like contradicting, because it was like you trying to like look good on the outside, right? Shaming this porn star, but you're the one that actually is behind it. It's like someone. No. It's
maybe
like
that's like the main issue. People are just trying to be people pleasers. They want
right.
to look
No,
good
but
on
it's
the
like
outside.
it's like individuals who like shame the sexuality stuff, but behind doors they're freaky as well too, right? So it's kind of like hypocrites.
Yeah, major.
Yeah. So.
But I also experienced that too, like that feeling. Like I remember I would see my mom, or I caught her being intimate. Mm-hmm. And I would like be so angry at her, but actually I was like getting turned on.
You're right. It's mixed emotion because
Mom, if you're seeing this, now you know.
It's mixed emotion because you have this idea is wrong, but you feel good. So it's like, it's weird. And that's the whole like ordeal of how people experience it. It's like, wait, I feel good, but I feel bad because I'm told that it's bad, right? So if I say, oh, don't ever do that, and it's bad, but you end up doing it, but you feel good, you're still going to struggle with the idea that it's bad as you grow up, right? And so that's kind of like we're being taught by that. But we're entering in a whole new world where things about to get wild.
Yeah, I feel like things are shifting on its own. Like as
100%.
Time goes on.
So let's talk about the first vibrator you use. Pull that sucker out.
You ready, guys?
Vibration. Wow. It's like a bulldozer. This thing is this is actually what I use to massage myself. But how did it actually get like?
How'd you buy that? Or when? Amazon.
A part of Amazon and stuff. I think
You're
Amazon.
the biggest Amazon shopper ever. I remember when I don't know, there was like a time period where you were fucking buying Amazon like nonstop.
Because I was still developing and using these products to create my world, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm the type of person where I'm not trying to drive everywhere trying to find these things. I was like, I can find it in one spot and it's going to come to me. So it's like effortless, you know? So this is the first vibrator you use. And
I remember laying down. I was just curious. I was like, I wonder how it feels down there. And then
no, I think I enticed you to actually try it out.
Really?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Maybe I said, I wonder how it feels, and you're like, try it. Maybe something like that.
Yeah, because I was like, oh yeah, just try it. Like I think you were using this massager as a vibrator, and you were unleashing a water well.
It was like it took over me. Like I was like an exorcism.
You were being possessed. You're like, it's like that tingling, or just like that, you know, feeling.
Yeah, it like took over me.
Mm-hmm. And then I think Michaela walked in.
And then Michaela rings the doorbell.
And she was so excited to give the good news. But Michaela didn't know what the heck she just walked in. She's like, huh, what? Vibrator this, like that? And you're like...
Didn't she go in the other room and try it out or something?
Oh, did she? I don't know.
I remember she did that. I don't know if it was that time though.
Yeah, you basically...
I was like, try it out.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And she didn't know what was going on. You know?
I remember I was like in the middle of the exorcism. I was like...
Is she ringing the doorbell? Yeah.
Ding dong. Like, like It kind of ruined the experience, but it's okay.
Yeah. But I definitely know that you're a releaser for sure, you know? So...
Yeah. So then after that, did we started getting our vibrators?
This
was the first one.
When we started, yeah.
This is FunMate. This is the one I was using religiously at the beginning. It has 16 different modes, and it's pretty powerful. It's tiny, but mighty.
But you could put in your purse, like a lipstick?
Yeah, it's a travel size vibrator. You could take it anywhere. I remember when I would carry a purse, I would take it with me.
It's pretty strong. I could feel the table really vibrate. No, not even with you not touching it. Like just this? Feel it. Yeah. Should
we do an ASMR?
Wow.
Just kidding. Oh shit.
We can put this sucker away right here.
Okay.
But this is gonna be like on a shelf.
Yeah.
And it's the first time that DNS use a vibrator right here. So it's gonna be an antique, you know?
Yeah. It'll be vintage.
Yeah.
So
1992. This is when she first discovered vibration.
Or her first orgasm.
You had an orgasm?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
First time?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. No, because you didn't have that through sex in the past?
I don't think so.
It was a whole nother level.
Yeah, that is just another level.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is FunMate. This is a really good one on the go, you know?
Let me see. Yeah, this is definitely very effortless. It's not bulky, and it seems to be a good fun size, you know, to take with you.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a lipstick too, you know? It
it's
has like
very,
a discreet look.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the design of it.
So, there's this one. I don't know. I'm like very shaky right now. Okay, and then we got this one, the magic wand. This one, okay, so the FunMate, it has this point here, so it's like very precise on where you want it to hit. So that's what this one's good for. This one is kind of like all around vibration, you know? It doesn't have like a point. So it covers like a
big area. Big area in your vagina.
Like a big range, like a range of vibration. You know what I mean. So yeah, this one's pretty good too for that. Now this one is the one I use now religiously. It is a clit sucker. This is Pinnacle, and it might be dying soon because I haven't charged it, but it like sucks your clit. It's really nice. I love this one.
Let me see. Let me take a look at it. So this area right here is where it starts sucking and stuff, right? Wow, I can see it's wet inside.
Oh, because I just cleaned it.
Oh, yeah? Sure it's not your fluid?
I'm sure.
Don't be shy.
I made sure I cleaned it before because that's kind of weird.
So when you're using this, you're doing it from this point here. You're holding it like this right here, right?
Yeah.
It's almost similar to this design right here where you're holding it like that and the pressure is at this point right here, you know, at the edge. Wow. Clit sucker is a bold name.
No, it's called Pinnacle.
Oh, Pinnacle, but it's a clit sucker. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that.
Come on now.
I don't use
You named it.
I don't use the DNS toys. Yes, I remember Pinnacle because it gets you to the pinnacle.
Yeah.
Right? That's the one that gets you to the pinnacle.
Oh, did I already turn it on? So you hold down the power button and then you click on the mode. And it has 10 or 11 different modes. I think it's about to die, so it's not as powerful.
So I'm gonna interview you with these vibrator toys right here, of DNS toys.
You're gonna interview me?
Yeah. How you turn this off?
What are you gonna interview me about?
So tell me, which one is your favorite?
I already said this one. I use this one a lot.
Okay. Do you ever use these other two? Not that you use these two, yeah?
I do.
Depends on your mood and stuff?
Well, if that one dies, I go to the FunMate.
Damn, you got backup. Like literally, side by side, like soldiers.
Yeah.
When this one dies, this one steps into war.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, this feels nice. When in your hand, it feels good.
Yeah, they're so soft and nice.
Wow.
Yeah. Which one do you use?
I do not use these.
Which one is more gravitating?
I think all of them are good in their own ways.
Yeah,
I'm seeing that for sure. They're not identical, so they're different. You know?
They're all very different.
So tell me a little bit about the masturbation life. What time of the day you like to masturbate, or is just going freely?
Yeah, I think just going freely. I don't like to say I do it in the mornings, because then I'll also do it at night sometimes too if I feel like it, you know?
Yeah.
But
it's like you're going about your day.
It's a great way to start your day.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to end your day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great way to elevate your day.
Yeah.
You know, midday, you want to throw
resurrect yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to feel different. No, seriously.
You're a releaser, for sure.
I am. Should we get into that? I don't know.
Releaser? This is already about releasing right here.
Oh, I thought you meant like
all sorts of releasing?
The actual...
experience of releasing coming?
Yeah.
We're trying to use different words. Just use the word coming.
It wasn't coming
interesting.
to me.
How did that word coming come about? It's like I'm coming to you. Like the one coming, it's like I'm coming out. It's like that. I bet you it came from that. Coming. But it's CUMMING, right? That's how you spell coming. Ejaculation.
I think somebody came up with that word. And
eject. You get the tape, you eject the tape out. You eject.
That sounds more like real.
Yeah.
I think someone made up that name and then everyone just started using it. I think.
Well, it's different slang words too people can use too, right? Yeah. Like, is there any other slang words for releasing? Like, even releasing we use too. It's like, oh, she's releasing.
I remember you would say release so much.
I'm gonna tell you
where we were even gonna get a sign. Remember? We were like,
okay, I'm gonna tell you why release, because the releasing is a different state than receiving. Releasing is it's already in you, so you have to release it. Mm-hmm. Receiving is that I don't have it, I need it to fill up the cup, right? So that's the difference right there. So you got all this going on inside of your body. You got to release that energy out. So sometimes when people masturbate, after they masturbate, they're in a different state of mind. They're more relaxed. They're not uptight. So the world needs to masturbate more at the end of the day.
Yeah. We need to stop receiving all the information from the outside world. Like
you get bombarded with information. Let me just lay down and masturbate.
The information is already inside of you. You need to only focus on the information that's inside of you, because that is the true way. You know, not these other ways, because you don't know what they're talking about or what their experience is. They're only speaking from their own experience. Speak from your own experience,
own body experience. You know? Yes. It's very, I think it's very natural too. You know, like, do you have a story like when you first masturbated? Like, I mean,
it was with you. What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about like
with your hands.
Oh, yeah.
I remember you told me that you like to cross your legs in school.
Yeah. Okay. How? Yeah. So I would cross my legs, and I think it would like penetrate the clit, but I didn't know. I was like in middle school or elementary school.
Wait, it feels good.
Yeah, I was like, what is this feeling? Now I don't do that because it's just not the same anymore. And I think a lot of people experience
and the reason why it's
way.
not spraying because you're using a whole nother like machine here, right?
Yeah.
And so,
but I think the true way is the actual way that I was doing it.
Yeah, that's
because
the natural
state. Because you're not using it from anything outside, you know?
You gotta diversify. You gotta switch up the experience sometimes too. You know?
Never make it the source. Like, I never want to make vibrators a source of my...
I worship.
Like, I don't want to make it the source of my good feelings, you know?
Yeah. It's a tool. It's a tool that for you to use, but it's not like, you know, it's not like you like depend on it. Like, if you didn't have it, you use your hands. You know what I'm saying? Right? Or you use your crossing legs and stuff.
Yeah, I never used my hands.
You hump the pillows.
But other people have used it. Maybe pillow, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What's
it called? But yeah, I used to cross my legs a lot. Like, in school, like in class, I would just cross because I was like, that was my way of escaping fucking school. Like the
crossing
class.
your legs?
Yeah, like if I'm, let's say, in geometry or like some science class, like I don't want to listen to the fucking teacher. I want to feel good. So that was my way of like focusing on the good feelings.
I see something, I don't know, I'm seeing a vision of the crossing legs. Like I'm seeing crossing legs and advertising like some expression, feeling good and alive, you know, by
I
some
literally
cross.
did a photo shoot like that with Pratik, remember?
Really?
On the block, I had my legs crossed.
Even
Literally. The poster too, the print that we have. I'm crossing my legs.
The what?
The print, my print in the hallway.
Yes. It's like your legs becoming one, and when you become one, you feel good, right? So the two becoming one is putting the pressure in the vagina, and it's putting pressure, and the pressure is coming alive. It's like,
but it's not the same experience like that with men, huh?
Well, we have another leg between our legs. We're gonna be smashing our leg. I'm like, ah!
That's right. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot penis.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story right there, right?
Oh yeah, you don't need to cross your legs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm thinking about there's so many things that we could talk about regarding with this topic, but
well, this is what it is, right? So get into it, baby.
Get into it, yeah. Well, I think the main thing about like understanding about masturbation is you shouldn't feel bad and feel guilty about it. I think you should feel good and alive, and there's nothing to be ashamed about. It's about embracing your body and embracing the power of it. Like think about it. Let's say you came into this world and then you discover like these human beings, they have a body, and when they touch their body, they get to a higher state or they feel good. This is a inside tool that we're gifted with. When you think about it, right? It's like these people can actually touch them and do something with themselves, and they could actually feel alive and resurrected and releasing. This is a power. This is a gift. This is something that is operating within us. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine I touch this and my arm starts feeling alive. Right? That's an amazing thing. So when you're touching yourself and you're resurrecting yourself and you're masturbating and you're feeling alive, that's a good thing. There's nothing to feel ashamed or guilty, or don't let the world tell you that it's wrong. Like it's we could use fantasies and use our imaginations. I mean, that's part of creation as well too. But if you're doing things with a negative intention or motive, that's when I would say something's off with it. But if you're just
something's off with you.
Right, yeah, but if you're like feeling good naturally, just feeling alive and just masturbating, like that is something that you need to embrace and know the truth of it. It's something that you should not be ashamed about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're born with this body. You're literally born naked. You're born with this gift. Use this gift through also dancing, exercising, expressing with so many ways. Masturbating is another way, so, as we're talking about it, you know?
Yeah. And kind of going back to like my routine too, like I was telling you earlier how I was like, right now my routine has kind of been I wake up, masturbate, and then start stretching.
Yoga a little bit?
Maybe? Yeah, yoga. And literally, I don't remember. It was like 3 days ago. I masturbated and then I got on this red rug and I started doing yoga and like different stretching. And as I was doing that, I was truly becoming one with like every pose that I was doing, yoga pose. And like as I was doing it, I was like feeling my body like slowly, like just like this, and like really like touching it and like embracing it and like just loving it, you know?
Yeah.
And I literally felt like this heat like come out.
The energy is coming alive, yeah.
And then I remember I was like looking at the sign and I was like, kind of felt like I was.
Wow.
Yeah. And I had headphones in and I was like listening to spirit music. And it felt really good.
Yeah, our body is definitely amazing. Like, I'm not gonna say machine, but it's amazing gift that we have, you know?
Yeah.
It does so many things, you know, that, and on the positive side of like feeling good, is like our body can actually produce good feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a crazy thing, you know, to just think about it, you know?
Yeah. If we allow it to, you know, we have to give the space for it too, you know, like our body's not just gonna like feel good while we're, I don't know, taking some outside source or like substance. Like naturally, like you want to really, I don't know, for me.
Feel good with the simplicity. Like, if you could feel
Yeah.
good with the simplicity, I mean, it's the foundation of it. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like, you never want to leave from that, because that's your that's your gift, that's the birthright, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
and I mean, like, you know, we're talking about
masturbation. Think about the word masturbation. It's like climax. It's like
becoming the master of your own body, you know?
Masturbation.
Masturbation.
It could be literally resurrecting the one in you. Seriously.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel that.
Literally.
Actually, yeah, that's like another thing too. When I masturbate, like during the process of it, I literally feel like all of my fears are like all of the things that I'm like I struggle with,
out,
let's say while I'm not masturbating, when I masturbate, all those things goes away. And I literally feel so fucking powerful. And I feel like I'm just, any challenge, anything, like I'm ready to fucking overcome it.
Yeah. That's a power that's inside that's coming out, for sure.
I feel like we should have talked about that a little earlier, but that, just the idea of or just the experience of masturbating, for me, it's been like empowering. That's what it has been, you know?
Yeah, even though master is spelled M-A-S-T-U-R, right? That's how you spell masturbation, right? But the way it sounds like it's some type of like high power stuff.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
I even start crying too sometimes.
Because you're expressing the emotions.
I would say like 80% of the time I'm crying after as soon as I release, I start crying. Like this, like, I don't know.
Cleansing or?
Yeah. Cleansing. Wow. And
it's part of releasing. You're releasing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be healing.
From my vagina and my eyes.
No, it literally could be healing. Yeah. Sexuality, expressing the sexual energy.
Oh, it is.
What's that song called? Sexual healing song?
I hear a buzz.
It's a sexual healing song. Even it talks about how
sexual
healing, something about sex healing. The sex is healing you, you know? Something like that.
I definitely agree with that. Seriously.
Yeah, 100%.
Because like when I feel like it could be hard sometimes for us to cry. I don't know how it works for you, but for me, like masturbating definitely helps me to like let it out. Because sometimes I feel like I want to cry, and I like, because I feel like crying is, I just feel more connected to my spirit when I start to cry, and I want to cry sometimes so I could feel that connection. And masturbating helps me with that.
Yeah, because you're expressing the fluid that's coming out of you.
Yeah.
Down there, the fluid is coming out of here too. Yeah. Think about it, you know? So it's a releasing state, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Wow. It's a magical.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, I literally feel like I could heal. I don't know if I want to label like trauma or like just. Well, actually, yeah, maybe so. I feel like I've struggled maybe sexually in some areas, like being more open and more free in that area, and like masturbating is healing, and it
right. It's kind of like removing all the laws, the limitations, and like the rules, and like. Just
like I literally go from law to grace real quick.
Right.
After masturbating.
It's like, you know, like law or like legalistic or like very like or rigid.
Like mind.
Right. It's and when you release, you get a different state of mind, where it's like everything's more graceful, everything is more free, everything is more, you're more relaxed. You remember the movie Wolf of Wall Street?
And you're not like focusing on like what?
Remember they talked about how like the working in the Wolf of Wall Street.
Do I jerk off? Yeah. Yeah, I jerk off, yeah.
when they're working is so stressed that you need to masturbate to release, because it's just the flow needs to come out here, and you get to relax. And if you're like too uptight, you're gonna break, you know. So even they talked about I think it's pretty cool how that was mentioned.
But he would like masturbate like multiple times a day, right?
It said something about you're a rookie, you need to jump those numbers up.
Yeah. No, seriously, I feel even sometimes I need to masturbate more than once a day.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, of course.
Feel like just to get out of that state, you know?
Yeah, I think it's definitely.
And it's not because I'm running away. I feel like some people might say, well, don't run away and escape through masturbation, but it's like healing me.
Yeah, you're in your own you're in your own like sanction, like how can I say, like your own sanctuary when you're masturbating as well too. When you're masturbating, you're in your room, you're in your bed, it's very intimate, it's just you, and you're kind of like,
oh, that's another thing too. Like when we masturbate, we don't masturbate always, well, 90% of it's never together. Like we do it on our own, you know?
Like, yeah, it's kind of like,
because people might think that we masturbate together, you know?
Yeah, I mean, people can masturbate together, that's fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
and we have, but
yeah.
But I think the true transformation and healing is by yourself.
100%, yeah. Because you're alone, and so it's like you're not influenced with another person next to you. You're kind of feeling everything, you know? Yeah.
So yeah, definitely it's a way to release your inner goddess, for sure.
100% release through your vagina and your penis.
Yeah, for guys too.
Yes, indeed. So this concludes.
So what did you do before this podcast?
I masturbated.
And what did I do? Maybe 7 hours ago, I masturbated.
And I think I was like, I need to masturbate. I need to relax.
Did you feel like tense or something before, or you just felt like, well, because you do it daily, no?
Sometimes when I work out, I do feel tense afterwards where I need to relax. So I sometimes masturbate before, and it doesn't matter actually, just when I'm feeling like I need to relax. And after I actually masturbate, I literally enter into a meditation state to where I'm like being elevated, to where I'm like, it's getting me to a state to where I'm able to actually sometimes meditate even deeper.
Yeah.
You know?
Literally, me too. Like, I feel like I can't masturbate. Well, meditate. There's different ways of meditation, but I feel like after masturbating, you get in literally that meditate state
they both start with the M too. Masturbate, meditate. It's like, you know.
What was that? Well, your eye just twitched.
My eyes just twitched? Which one? Which one?
The left one.
Yeah, I feel something right here going on here. I know, it's because I like doing this, so I was like, maybe like,
oh, it wasn't finished.
it was like, I get so elevated afterwards to where I'm like, my eyes are kind of like rolling back in a way, right? Where I'm like,
I've literally experienced that too. It's such a good feeling.
I'm feeling the feelings, the energy of it already, you know?
Wow. Yeah, literally, I like have times where I'm like, I masturbate and I'm like, oh, and I'm like rolling my eyes back. Like, it's so, seeing it from an outside perspective would be like kind of crazy.
I see it as a mind-body connection too as well, you know? You know how people work out with the mind-body and stuff like that? They're working out and it's like some connection is like also the masturbation with the mind is like, it's a different state, you know?
I feel like it's like your mind surrendering to your body in a way.
So sit, relax, sit down. I'm gonna tell you where the true power lies.
Like your body's telling your mind, like, sit down and fucking relax.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, rest, relax.
Because throughout the day, I feel like my mind takes over me and not my body. Or like my heart, you know? And masturbating, it definitely like opens up my heart and body and just all the good stuff. Yeah, so, you know, masturbation is a
beautiful thing.
Using vibrators, it's a beautiful thing, and it's a great way to jumpstart
your day.
jumpstart your day and your a spiritual journey. I feel like it's a spiritual journey, to be honest.
Yeah, it's intimate, you know?
Yeah.
Well, DNS intimate is the foundation of the name of DNS wear too. Is DNS intimate? It's intimate. It's internal. It's connection. It's intimacy. Like in intimate mate, right? Intimate inmate is like you're becoming one with. You're mating with who you are on the inside.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm kind of big on these words, but I love to break down things like this. It's just like...
Literally, that's what you're doing. Literally. If we were to make like a movie, that would be like a cool movie scene of you. Kind of like breaking it down. Or even like just like teacher.
Yeah.
Like teaching a lesson.
Yeah, I could definitely see myself
like if you
being
see Earth,
speaker.
If you put the H in front of the E or behind the E, it spells heart or something like that.
Yeah, Earth and heart, the one and the same. When you look at the word heart, you put the H and you put it all the way at the end, it's going to spell Earth. Same for Earth. If you see Earth, you get the H and you put them in the front of it.
Should we have like
hearts.
a graphic?
Yeah, we could show graphics as well too.
Okay, that would be fun. Yeah.
I think this is great.
Yeah. Well, that was the topic of
masturbation,
and
all
that comes with that.
What the title should be?
Let's talk about. I don't know. We'll get there. I don't know.
I know masturbation is going to be in the title, and I think it's going to be very interesting.
Let's talk about masturbation.
Yeah. Cool.
That's it, you know?
Awesome.
Because we're talking to you guys.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh. Cheers. All right.